me, Mario! Mario!
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
Faces of hate, hatred makes its round. People dying on the street and relying on the ground as the only true form of comforting. But still innocent as a child that lives while suffering, while the news shows the images of our own creation. Worldwide corruption seen out turn the station. It's shown in the mentality only reflects itself. Hobby is caused by somebody else's wealth. Government prophecies, programs like Adopt a Tree. But I could be a terrorist, but doubt that they would try stopping me. Crooked cops and criminals doing the minimal. Messages of justice, to me it's all subliminal. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away, now go run. Don't trust no one. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away, now go run. Don't trust no one. we're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. I once knew a man who tried to take on society and fell defeated to his feet, and then strived to be the only person courageous. Before he knew the stage, as it became a worker with minimum wages, he ricocheted off the scale, and before he knew it, he was on the streets. All the money he had, he blew it, holding the sign and begging for food, waiting for the chance for a lifetime to rewind the mood. And if he were ever to commit the same mistakes, the silence would shatter like glass when it breaks into 1,000,001 pieces, unrepairable like this man's soul after what the streets did. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away now, go run, don't trust no one. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away now, go run, don't trust no one. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted.
Senator, what's the situation out there like right now?
All the streets here are deserted. This after police imposed yet another curfew. This morning there were fresh outbreaks of violence. Several people burned tires. Now police are warning everyone to stay indoors or they could risk getting shot.
Today somebody killed, tomorrow maybe the same. Reports of death can make the average person insane. The government is watching your every action. People know the truth, but that will speak is just a small fraction. Plots of destruction, lying, cheating, stealing, killing, vandalizing, treason, it's all appealing. And the basis for crimes is most always greed. Not having a penny to pay for taking what you need. Ranting and raving, and then you start complaining. Well, were you the day the storm hit and it started raining? And your first love jumped off the bridge to a death. You never thought about it cause you still take that breath. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away now, go run, don't trust no one. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Don't believe what you hear, or see what you fear. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted. Run away now, go run, don't trust no one. We're all corrupted, we're all corrupted.
Who would've thought?
Be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made.
Who would've thought?
Be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made.
Well, I remember in 8th grade I used to rock Metallica t-shirts, but now if I tried to headbang, all it would do is make my head hurt. So now we're living on hip-hop, not drop tops or pop charts, but the real itch we designed to subliminally make your head nod. And what's with these MCs always dumbing down they sound, claiming that they down, but coming around they getting clown. Well, I never imagined have the passion to pick up a microphone, but now I grab for it so often, it's almost like it's all I've known. Passing it from dome to dome, then back to me, I'll let them know. Intellectually undefeatable, don't imitate, that's unachievable. Unbelievable, this talent, who would've thought? White and self-taught, skills is owned but never bought. It's like a light turned on, one day we started rapping. It's not like we planned it,
and I know that you can't stand it. Hip-hop is branded.
Into our minds it's implanted, and it's our time to shine, and we can't take it for granted.
Who would've thought?
Be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made.
Who would've thought?
Be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made. 2.5 years I stayed devoted to my sound of music, the way I wrote it, the way I said it, the way I felt, the way I made it. 25 and Trey Sybil is who I stayed with. Never played it for more than my chance to gain fame. Traded my interest for writing rhymes under my name. Under the same plane, I wasn't made with my skills. It took me a long time to figure out that Rezin is ill, but still I knew that I could do it. So I went home, wrote my first rhyme, showed it off and never knew it. Threw it away, cause every day I would say the same things in my rhyme, finishing off off what's on my mind. Time in and time out, I stay focused on the beats, making crowds jump out of their seats. We're so nice that we put our own songs on repeat. Of course we'll stay rapping,
And we ain't from the streets.
Who would've thought?
Don't be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made.
Who would've thought?
Don't be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made. Hold up, is that it?
Nah.
Who would've thought?
Don't be scared.
Come to battle us, but you come ill prepared.
Got you thinking, but the game isn't played. Rezin 25 is what we made.
My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. Two.
3 screams for wisdom, 2 cries for knowledge. 1 murder scene on the live street homage. The life we live is influenced by the street fellow, the dark one. We label our ghettos, it comes knocking at our doors in search of play. By nightfall, a weeping mother's child is slaves. Dark alleys, cold stares from pain. Feel the street light pumping like blood in your veins, in your soul, in your mind, and all throughout your flesh. These problems roam ever since the days of Gilgamesh. Now, is there a way to overcome the street evil? Nah, it's deep in all of our people, it defeats you. And like gangrene, it eats you. Between the lines, there's no text clues in this society. It's what raises our youths, causing optics, not to sense the lies from the truth.
Words transform into a million pieces. Speaking decent, splitting creases, my lyrical thesis. Life is an object, unwatching it's taken. Mistaken for a chance to begin already what it's making. Crafting cultures of a different form to recite. Wrong in a sense, but that's the right thinking things long in the night. Like vultures devouring, cowering when they found a thing. An extraterrestrial being like messages from the outer ring. Melodramatic, seen a star shine like a crazy fanatic. Found memories but putting toys in the attic. Until it's crowded, anything about it is founded. Around it, hearing cries for hours even after the bell sounded. Even when you're finished, diminished, you don't notice it. Write a hardcore life story but ended up singing most of it. Grown and spit back to the basics, I'm famous. Place my hand on hidden secrets and leave it nameless. It's witnessed all over the earth. Lost souls that lived it, strive for rebirth. Take time, seek truth from this verse about the street life. Malignant like a voodoo curse, it intrigues new catalyst with this rap known as Hell's Utopia. The aftermath. The poor man crouches in an alley and recites, damn the devil for cursing us with that street life. Behind the light, a mask leaving its own trace, looking in the reflection of itself but still believing its own face, mimicked by the truth. What lies next is always told, bold and courageous, running through even when they're always full. The pot full of gold is found but possessed by the best. Bringing the knowledge where paths taken for your own test, unless the powers of the soul taken by the greatest remain true when the light's identity is what just made this. Time has been slipping since the last age. I read between the lines before I start flipping the page and grabbing the thoughts and claiming my own. Stepping down from the feet once you aim at my throne. Remaining at home, waiting for the arrival of the illest prophet. Hang yourself, it's suicidal. Intercontinental victories to regions, cause what it's seeming got every other rapper screaming. Teaming up to see the other lights in the sky. I stay to myself, constantly wondering why. Is it the poetry, the flow in me to see that? Back to the basis, cause it's none of your beeswax and he's whack. And it's up to you to spread the rumor. That deformity on your head, I bet that's not a tumor. Believe that, cause once I said it, I said it. Life was given to me in a book, but I still haven't read it. Who are you? What am I thinking? What are you doing? What's the way of life you once had before it all flew in? It's called hip-hop, won't stop till you drop. I was born with the gift, whether you believe it or not. Who are you? What am I thinking? What are you doing? What's the way of life you once had before it all flew in? It's called hip-hop, won't stop till you drop. I was born with the gift, whether you believe it or not. Like a memory. Like a memory. Like a memory. Like a memory. I got love, more love than you could ever imagine. No longer will I refrain from personalities and gashing. For however long it seems, that's the disclaimer. I once found the love of my life, but still haven't named her. Sweat pouring down my face, hands cramped from writing. Eyes straining to read the words without any lighting. A sighting of the most dangerous minutes. I remain invincible to time, it's infinite. Breaking it down every time I choose my mind to clear. Stay away from the fear, but pay attention to hear. It's a one-way ticket down memory lane. Muscles strain and race along the sidewalk and always gain. Silence is broken, spoken against by words of hate. So begins the debate, non-stop until you relate. And switch sides of depression, going against time. How can you see the tactics when looking through a closed mind? Who are you? What am I thinking? What are you doing? What's the way of life you once had before it all flew in? It's called hip-hop, don't stop till you drop. I was born with the gift, whether you believe it or not. Who are you? What am I thinking? What are you doing? What's the way of life you once had before it all flew in? It's called hip-hop, don't stop till you drop. I was born with the gift, whether you believe it or not. Sometimes you gotta be the one to step back for a minute and realize that the direction you're going in only begins with the past. So you take a few more steps back, put you back in the same place you started. But after a while, you realize that life itself is just like a memory. 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 Like a memory.
Tuesday, 7:56 p.m.
Yo, Mario, this is David. I've been working on my flowing, and my style is fresh, yo. I was hoping to get on your CD, so peep this. Yo, my name is David. I drink milk every day and every way. You know I'm nice, and you know I'm ill, so won't you sit down and take some Advil. I rock Abercrombie, it's what I do, and it's not for me, it's all for you. I love to rhyme, and I left cash money, but they dropped me because I took their honeys. I'm sharp as a tack, and you are whack, but if you like this, yo, Mario, hit me back. Okay, Mario, I know you felt that. I wanted to get on 2 or 3 tracks, but I don't want to outshine you or nothing like that with my blazing raps. So just call me back so we can get to working out something. Peace.
All that I can do, though it's scary but it's true. That's all that I can do, all that I can do. Ever to pursue, always looking for what is true. All that I can do, it's all that I can do.
I take the chance to let my life live on its own, braving the throne and waiting for the moment of arrival. Catastrophes running around in circles, suicidal, but I remain starstruck, pretending to be my idol, asking myself questions with the wind answering, looking at both sides in the mirror and seeing the stance we're in. And it's a statement not intended to be forsaken, but the message behind it is 99% mistaken. Led on a trail by solemn fears and cries, just to hear the guys peering to the little children's eyes. What must I do? My thoughts remain at the edge, donating my mind sages to see who else would pledge. I hold myself in ritualistic poses, staring at a river dead and filled with 10,000 roses. To look upon the faces, and it's you, but I just keep on staring, knowing that it's all I can do.
That's all that I can do. Even if I'm scared, I'm alone. Someone cared, it would be shown. There's not much to pursue, not much is tried and true. That is all that I can do, all that I can do, all that I can do.
Each time my mind is cleared of the messages, the more free I am, but more stressed, the less it is. I tell myself what the lesson is, morals or genetics. No, my life has always been pathetic. I grab hold of the small and hope for the big, taking grasp of the twig, but the branches keeps on falling. And I'm the one people label as the one who just keeps stalling, misled into believing my music was just appalling. But I got news for my haters, I bruise for the traitors, blasted from a distance. Now who's the debaters? I allow myself into a comatose state for the rest of my life. My friend is the words, arch enemy is the knife. Entering the abused mind state before I notice life is silenced by us humans and it's corrosive. I tell myself over and over about that someday where I can stop hiding and not be a runaway.
That's all I can do. Even if I'm scared, I'm alone. Someone cared, it would be shown. There's not much to pursue, not much is tried and true. That is all that I can do, that is all that I can do, that is all I can do.
It all begins to count down from 10 to 1, stopping in my steps and I will no longer run. My answer's a question, what have I become? What will I become is only questioned by having a son, no longer having fun, but doing it because I have to. I made promises, break them? Well, I'd be glad to, whatever I could do to get away from the stress. But if it's all I can do, then I will do it and always be the best. Inspirational, that's what I am. My words and messages come across vast oceans or through the sand. Available if you ask me, always be a tragedy, saddening. I wear my image as a shirt, but it's still raggedy, deeply amazing. Cause what I'm facing is blazing, but I remain true to myself and the levels that I'm raising. I never knew I had a chance to keep it going, so I close my eyes and let my blood keep on flowing.
That's all that I can do. Even if I'm scared, I'm alone. Someone cared, it would be shown. There's not much to pursue, not much is tried and true. That is all that I can do, all that I can do, all that I can do.
I take a moment to reflect my life's past, counting the back of my head just to see how long it will last. It's that feeling when you think everything's gone, but you scream just to vent anger that you're always wrong. It's in the form of a song, highly most gifted, as I sifted through the memories to keep myself lifted. Grabbing in the palm of my hand to keep it close to heart, mumbling words like a prayer before I depart. But I still feel empty, grabbing a pen that you lent me, and begging that people weren't stupid enough to try to tempt me. I'm fragile and ready to break, but I can keep to myself and write poems for everyone's sake before I take what's mine and grab it. Seeing the future with my past, take the knife and start to stab it. Is it worth it, or is my head filled with thoughts? I see it as a trap, but to me I've always been caught.
Heat rises to stare when you think you're trapped. It's laughing at you the moment you snapped. It's undeniable for some who never show it. That's why when you lose it, everyone knows it. Heat rises to stare when you think you're trapped. It's laughing at you the moment you snapped. It's undeniable for some who never show it. That's why when you lose it, everyone knows it.
For some it gets out of control, too much to take. Just imagine my voice before you begin to break. I can relate to the feeling of wishing you were alone, grabbing the phone, making the call that could possibly ruin the chances. But everyone advances through time in different stances. You gotta learn to just block out the hate. Haters don't got nothing on us hip-hop crusaders. It's not worth it. Sit down and let your mind work it. Either that or let the heat fry like a circuit. It doesn't matter, cause every word I say is fact. Rage will be in your life however way you choose to act. But back to the stage, problems are solved. Just think of the consequences before you get involved. And at nights when you're at home thinking out loud, scream at the clouds, turn around and bring out the crowds. That's what I do, but it doesn't seem to work, cause I journeyed deep and found out where my demons lurk. They're still alive and breathing. Don't believe me? Well, just listen to the voices when I start screaming. Teaming against me, dreaming too densely. Does that mean I have problems thinking too densely? Just don't test me when my anger keeps building. Don't mind me, just save all the women and children.
Heat rises to stare when you think you're trapped. It's laughing at you the moment you snapped. It's undeniable for some who never show it. That's why when you lose it, everyone knows it. Heat rises to stare when you think you're trapped. It's laughing at you the moment you snapped. It's undeniable for some who never show it. That's why when you lose it, everyone knows it.
What's going on? What am I thinking? What am I doing? Where's my life going? Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? What's my direction? Cause I have no choices. I'm going crazy cause every time I think I hear voices telling me to go psycho and break out the addicts, convincing me to do it and kill all the fanatics. Should I believe them or not? Plead them to stop, or take my own life to end the anger, bleed and just drop? Is that the smartest decision? I can't think of any other while in this retarded position. Breaking old habits, I won't have it. It's coursing through my veins, causing crashes like traffic. Everything I speak is graphic, but it's unintended. It's uncontrollable. It's the demons who decide to send it. I try to bend it, but it doesn't move. Breaking it open and score a goal or two before I lose. Keeping it smooth as it travels from start to finish, and feeling the pain before it decides to diminish. It has a mind of its own, it hears, it can see. The smartest thing it ever did was decide to be me. Took over me and stole the right to my mind. I don't rap, it's anger who writes my rhymes.
Heat rises to stare when you think you're trapped. It's laughing at you the moment you snapped. It's undeniable for some who never show it. That's why when you lose it, everyone knows it.
I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know that I was created to house the truth, to write my rhymes on paper and spread them to the youth of the nation. What you facing is still amazing, but lately I've been blazing and still patiently phasing for the time of my life, called a poem by the words of God. And it's odd, but that's okay because I never got a job, and I'm still waiting for the money that I received. I told you that was a rap, but that was something nobody believed. I wish I was relieved of the beats, relieved of the pen, relieved of the paper, wishing my career would just end. I love what I do, but it's all about the haters. And kid, please, you ain't even prepared for the creators. If it was up to me, I'd make music for myself, enjoy it daily, not even worry about the wealth. But in this world that I live in, that will never happen. Screw you all, I don't care if you don't like me rapping. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. Back to you, back to me, give me the spotlight. I shine beyond shining and start rewinding and quoting my lyrics while still not in your head. If you're so good, why isn't it you making CDs instead? Don't give me that, just give me the pay for the music.
This Rezin kid, he's just too sick.
Plain and simple, whether with lyrics or just instrumental. Either you like it or not, or it's just saying it just to be nice. It's not like I'm asking for much, I mean I am nice and all. I'm not talking such and such. Give me this, give me that, that's not how I am. I show love to my 1,000,003 fans. I mean I'll probably never even get famous, cause in 30 years you wouldn't even remember what my name is. On my last record I talked about how whack it was, but you probably don't even remember what track it was. I really don't care, I know you at least heard of me, but now I got some 9-year-old Mexican trying to murder me. And even people I didn't know had even found out. Man, I'm your best friend, you didn't give me a shout out. You're not that important, come on, I just did it for fun. When I was mentioned, at least 2 people would get up and run. Rezin, when is your next CD dropping? 2022, and I'm still never stopping. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. I know I'm the illest. I know I got talent. I know I can rap. And I know I make good music. I know you may not like me. I know you may like me. But all I know is you won't stop me. I know that you wanna see me go. I know that you won't hear me flow. And I know that you're wishing I would drop, but I will never oppose and I will never stop this hip hop. In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
My mind is clouded with the thoughts of the stages, holding trial on my head, breaking free of the pages. Back and forth, the arguments tend to release. I preach the good and evil to soothe my inner peace, but sometimes I fail in the chances. So I back up, do a little dance and take it for granted, struggling with the mental proportion. Wake up every day within a demon screaming at me with distortion. Angels inside me will never defy me. Any situation I call upon them and they're beside me, cracking through, busting apart the wall that sits between us, and bringing it together with subpoenas. I hold the key, but neither side of me wants remorse, so I bring the feelings to minimal and sacrifice force. Setting on a course, a one-way survivor, living live and crash testing fortitude like MacGyver. As I strive for completion of the struggles and ending, good, evil, they both got me and my morals bending. I stay sending messages to the unknown. My mind is hungry for the thirst of the throne. I throw the stone, setting off the rebellion. Good is the clearest, and speaking to evil, asking me to tell them. Good is the morals, good is the faith, good is the epitome of myself, but only half of the time because it's my mistake. Evil is courageous, daring me to take risks, chaining tribal tongues to help me to reach that fake books. I try to bring them both together so I can rest, taking this and taking that, combining just to make the best. But only rarely can I see the mirror that guides me. Choose between either one and you will choose wisely. Battered and bruised from the struggle again, only then do I realize that there will never be an end. In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
I only looked once, but never thought to look twice.
foolishly opposing outward advice. Weak-minded, though omniscient of Lucifer's word. The Lord stand, prices blindly pouring the herd. It was dealt a good hand. It plucked the mark of the beast. Trouble confiscated my hunger and put me past the last beats. Self-conscious knowing wrong from right. Yet I'm still playing Russian roulette, provoking my life, provoking the strife. While I strive to stay alive, I keep saying I'ma change for good in due time. So practice what you preach, why procrastinate? I live my life in dread, the fear can't be forsake. Women violates and materialism. I live in these floors, or shames of capitalism. With no passion, heaven's praise I still recite, bring to claim, while I seek miraculous lights. Infatuation with this evil gambles with my soul. The depths of the 666 cause shall fold. I pay the toll because the choices were known. I'm the malefactor that toyed with sins in the zone. Come nightfall, I beg the God for forgiveness. With temptation strong, may you be my witness. I feel entrapped by darkness, but that's the choice that I took that nullified my initial voice. Try to reconstruct my life with the Lord. Cause the words in the Bible are stronger than the sword. But it's one thing to read and another to abide. And I haven't reached the point that speaks the truth and I. Eternal structure, wanted to grasp Elohim. My dream to live life while I avoid these schemes. Only time can tell how soon deception will entwine. And my soul shall ever be heavenly divine.
In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
In a struggle,
we face our conscience,
dwelling deep inside and taking out the nonsense.
In a struggle,
we face it constantly.
Self-confidence occur monotonously.
What do I do when I'm alone? Well, sometimes I sing a little song. La 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 la. Word! That is the song I sing. Oh yeah! What do I do when I'm alone? Well, sometimes I sing a little song. La 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 la. That is the song I sing. Oh yeah!
Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think. Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think.
Flow's phenomenal, repping the flows, it's outrageous. Getting it for free, but still ask her what the stage is. What game you think you're playing? Are you even listening? I'll grab your throat, rip it open, and start pissing it. Don't be subliminal, stop reciting curses that don't work. Cause I write my own verses in my own language. Just try reading the pages, but don't say curse word, cause my show is for all ages. Focus on the words, cause you know I just ripped it. Grabbing a microphone and freestyle it unscripted. Don't blink, you might just miss something amazing. Words of wisdom from the sick Italian Caucasian. I move words like I move clouds in the sky. With extraterrestrial being smart enough to wonder why. Now I'm leaving them shocked with their eyes wide open. They wishing for a cure for me, but they just died hoping.
Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think. Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think.
I stay unstoppable, and any beat I hear is rockable. And I stay fresh from any deep track to a topical. Spitting balls at a velocity, just try clocking me. I break the speedometer cause the engine's still blocking me. As I fall to my knees, I am the realist. Slicing through with butted knives and poison spear tips. Rabid or ravenous, foaming when I'm making it. I'm looked upon as a masked man, so I start faking it. I'm composed of only the best, I am the best. I only paid my dues yesterday, but I scammed the rest. You think you're touching me? Think again, you must be stupid. Now I'm smacking you in the face with two balls to do it. Crossing over to the only side that's given. After my tragedy, pray that you were still never living in the past and the present. Wherever you feel like losing, I'm bruising, leaving your whole body into a big ass contusion.
Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think. Open your eyes and look at the skies. Don't flinch when you hearing the cries. Don't blink when you listen to an MC who just couldn't think.
Grover gave Oscar his present.
I picked them myself,
said Grover. Oscar said,
Yuck! Flowers!
Then he tore off the wrapping paper. Oscar smiled.
It's stinkweed!
Oscar smiled.
Nice, smelly stinkweed. Stinkweed.
Oscar smiled.
Stinkweed. Nice, smelly stinkweed.
Oscar smiled.
Stinkweed. Nice, smelly stinkweed. Thanks, Grover.
We've seen it all, better believe that we're the best. Not just getting it off our chest, this is all we got left. Another fall, or maybe it's just a test. As our visions manifest, we can't come with anything less. So take a backseat and we'll show you how to do it. We speak this language fluent, take all the wrinkles and we smooth it. Say who's that up on Rezin CD? Looking in my direction and talking about me. Yes, it's me, 25, it's who I be. Stepping up and getting shine and letting they say a C. Some of these MCs is in need of advancement. That's why we started the seminar for some lyrical enhancement. And if you run with us, you risk the chance of getting left quick. If you got something to say, get your girl up off my fucking dick. Put down the mic before I beat you with a whackness stick. It's hard to compete with lyrics that leave you stunned and your stomach sick.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Every breath I take is intended for me. If you think you're better, why you not stepping to me? I never knew that I would even get this far. So I raise the bar, become a star, and we're rated R. Through it all, I break through. I write rhymes on my mind, and every line is designed to take you through a journey of the best. I took the test, the rest of it was past, asking for more, but I'm giving you less. Dedicated to the music that I make. I take the credit, break the addicts. I said before that I would never let it get to my head. Study my flows and left you for dead. I heard what you said, that's why you're still scared of me instead. Rezin bringing rhythms to the masses. Don't dare try to trash this, cause I'll leave you with 1,000 gashes with stashes of rhymes in me. And what lies in me, even your worst enemy's best friend despises me. Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
We stay strong beyond the strength that was given to us. And I remain iller than the lyrics that were driven to us. Who am I? I'm the latest ultimate weapon, throwing javelins and abdomens. Plus, my name is Rezin.
Well, if his name is Rezin, that must make me 25. I keep you hanging on the last word, just trying to stay alive. And to anyone who tries to get at me as a critic, I'll leave you shaking like Johnny Depp in his last visit in the clinic.
Intensive care units if you decide to move it. I would break my bones myself before I ever lose it. Just to bruise it, I can prove it, but that's never needed. I write my rhymes in blood, read it and believe it.
Well, if seeing is believing, just close your eyes until we're leaving. Cause everything we say will give you nightmares when you're dreaming. And when it comes to lyrics, like we always got a mouthful. And you know we keep them haters singing our hymns like they was biblical.
The times are changing, I'm deranged in the brain, numb in the veins, so I will never feel this pain. I claim my status, proclaiming what the fact is. 25 and Rezin, making what this track is. Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
Through it all, we stay strong, we stay strong.
Back to the basics, I never face it.
In
In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. My thoughts remain locked inside cages, key hidden from the rest of the people, cloaked by stages. Gauges malfunction as I step to the plate. We all wait for the moment, it never comes cause it's my mistake. I break glasses and bottles, my temper keeps rising. Frozen by the clock's hands, I stay devising plans crazy. One word gives me the power of humanity. My mind is never made up to the point where I reach insanity. Man, did he ran at me? Black and blue shades unite. Tonight I swear to God I will never try to write. I can't believe it's the moment I never reached for. I should've listened to the man, if only he would have preached more. Each 4 of the remaining times that I wished upon. 10 of the moments were there, but just then 6 were gone. I stand waiting for it to go back, slow or fast. As I look at my watch, I realize no time has ever passed. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. Misguided by the truth, but for me I was too late. And what I thought was real had forever been fake. And I release my thoughts on music, cause if I stay to myself I will curl up and always lose it. Closing my eyes and watching signs of the future. Watch it closely and never oppose me. Stop, rewind, play with words caught up in your throat. I wrote down my past and passed it off as a note. So what if I get hurt? So what if I die? Does it really matter if I slack off or if I try? Think about my situation and what you're facing is only half of my story. You're just not relating. Tracing my footsteps back to the cave. You're trying to save the last 3 hours of existence. This is what I gave is full strength for the cause that we stopped trying. Now all of a sudden you crying, scared because you're dying. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. The subject is twisted like through the eyes of an animal. Slice you twice through with my mechanical mandible, like the feast of a cannibal. Now it's too late, seeing who you are, the force of attraction is too great. I can look you through the eyes and see your real image, but I'm blinded by my sight, moving right past the limit. Trying too hard for me to keep a straight face. You're just too good to be true and I haven't got the acquired taste. So I'll leave it at that, and breathing through black, reaching through the stars to grab the one, keeping it all on track. Turn on my back on the rest of the world and screaming. Of course I defy you, but is it all because I'm dreaming? What it's seeming to be is just my philosophy, breaking it down more than what's needed, and its philosophies. Too many times I've been caught in, but succeeded. The last word, my autobiography, now read it. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. In the moment, I move through shadows, running through sticks and stones. I break my bones, different tones, different people with different attitudes. Caught in time, it's okay, I ain't mad at you. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. Grabbing my bags and heading out the door. If you want me to stay, just strap down on the floor. On all fours is where you're facing, grabbing what the space is, looking in the mirror and just seeing where your face is. Speeding down the road and taking the curves too fast. I can tell that you're not ready for me to make it last. Back and forth, hitting you with so much force. At the course, outline and chalk is erased, and we destroy the source. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. Now for once I can take what's mine for what it's worth, and destroy the rest of it like it was Mother Earth. Kid, you aren't ready for what I'm about to bring. Recently I can vouch for what's been on, and it ain't a thing. Back to my verse, the curse is ready and able. Mark me as a label, cause I'm busting through the table, dominating the fable, remaining on top of the game, training to stop the name from spreading all over the same. In layman's terms, you can't keep your hold of me, because my creases stay sharp and you ain't unfolding me. Try pausing for a while and see you can't maintain. My brain is 10 times the force, so double all the pain. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. Answer the question and just let me know. I keep hold of the power, so just let me go and let me do my own thing before you get involved. And keep your mouth shut before the main problem is solved. Just try me, asshole, and see what it is to lie. Watch me as I slide by and convince you to abide by the rules that I set forth, inscribed in the stone. Waiting for the time to release when I'm alone. Back to home, I watch as you look in signs of fear, and try to play it off like those sounds you didn't hear, but you did, and it'll stay until you see it right. And until my day of passing, I'll stay rolling through the sides. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why. I get back on my music just to speak it, and I realize that I can't see you in the same lights, and I stay rolling through the sight, whether day and night, and I keep moving by. I need to know why.
You have just listened to the second installment of the Rezin collection. 3 years in the making, a year and a half in the shadows. The last word, spoken by the greatest.
Creative, I use this word to describe my style of writing back to the words inside, doing injustices for the music I make, breaking the barriers of my capture before I take on what's mine, grabbing space to break your spine, inputting messages with drawing in lines, complicated designs, and I know that it's absurd, so I write my entries in my music, the last word.